We begin our celebration of the marriage of Beth and David with a poem by Paul Laurence Dunbar. Come when the nights are bright with stars, or when the moon is mellow. Come when the sun his golden bars drops on the hayfield yellow. Come in the twilight soft and gray. Come the night or come in the day. Come, O love, where'er you may, and you are welcome. Welcome. You are sweet, O love, dear love. You are soft as the nesting dove. Come to my heart and bring it rest as the bird flies home to its welcome nest. Come when my heart is full of grief, or when my heart is merry. Come with the falling of the leaf, or with the reddening cherry. Come when the year's first blossom blows. Come when the summer gleams and glows. Come with the winter's drifting snows, and you are welcome, welcome. Love is all important. It is the one most valuable commodity there is in the universe. For all things, truths and life delineate and distill down into the simple compound we call love. Love is the fabric upon which the universes are made. Love is the perfect intention for all beings in the universe to experience, to give and receive and to co-create with. It is the reason for being. Love is the meaning of life. This life is given to you out of love, so that you may, by free will, as an individual, rediscover this love, learn how to love, and experience love to the greatest extent of your potential, while living a life that begins on the worlds of time and space, and return to your source, those unique experiences that only you can have, to find utter joy in the purest of truth, the appreciation of beauty, and the experience of goodness. This is love. Love is the answer, my friends. Love is the antidote to the self-inflicted troubles of life. Love is the light that shines in the dark and illuminates the truth of reality. Nothing will satisfy the want of the soul but love. Love is the missing piece, my friends. Love is the thing that you have been searching for all of your life. Go now in the quiet solitude of your mind and ask the source of all creation to fill you with love. to teach you to love, to seek and find real love, to experience the true light that lights every soul and calls it home to completion, to perfection, to unity with the one true source. You are love, we are love, and all is love. You are loved so dearly, so preciously, nothing can separate you from love's presence, for it continually rains down upon you. Only you can let that love in and let it soak you to the soul of your being. Open up to love and feel the greatest joy you will ever know.
If I spoke in tongues of men, spoke in tongues of angels, if I could not speak with love, I'd just be symbols clanging. Everyone would hold their ear, wouldn't know how to take it. Not a soul would want to hear a racket so outrageous. If I spoke in prophecy, the fate of men and nations, if I knew the mystery and the secrets of creation, and had all the faith I need, enough for mountain moving, without love to carry me, what good would it do? Love is kind, it suffers long, it's never proud or jealous. Love will never do you wrong, and love will never fail. It hopes, believes, and bears all things. It'll never be defeated. More than faith, more than hope, love is great. Knowledge, prophecies will fade, and tongues will all fall silent. Love that lives is here to stay, solid and defiant. And though it's hard to see these things, it's through a dark glass straining. When we're standing face to face, the truth won't be explained. And though it's hard to see these things, it's through a dark glass strain. When we're standing face to face, the truth won't be explained.
We're going to shortly be turning our attention inward to Beth and David's vows to each other. But before we do, they want to acknowledge and thank you all for being here today, for being a part of this intimate yet public declaration of their commitments to each other, to their commitment to the family they've created with Rebecca. This day would not be the same for them if you weren't here. You are the extended family. You are the community. You are the bridesmaids and the groomsmen. You are here because they value your presence in their lives. And Wendell Berry said it so beautifully. Lovers must not live for themselves alone. They must finally turn from their gaze at one another back toward the community. If they had only themselves to consider, lovers would not need to marry. But they must think of others and do of others. They must say their vows to the community as much as to one another. And the community gathers around them to hear and to wish them well, on their behalf and its own. It gathers around them because it understands how necessary, how joyful, and how fearful this joining is. These lovers, pledging themselves to one another until death, are giving themselves away. and they are joined by this as no law or contract could join them. Lovers then die into their union with one another as the soul dies into its union with God. And so here, at the very heart of community life, we find not something to sell as in a public market, but this momentous giving. If the community cannot protect this giving, then it can protect nothing.
Driven down the road and left in the grass for a new project together. The man was surprised how wonderfully his project worked. Each groove and each gear fit together like the sun and the moon, fire and the flame. These two people are much like these gears. Why they had to wait was only for their own knowledge of life and how it happened. Round and round and round and round. Why they had to wait? Sorry. Never ending, only making new beginnings. The beginning of a family, the beginning of a song, a forever going song, an always continuing song. A song so short, it's over and over. I am so happy that I get to be here for the rest of my life.
All right.
In case you guys didn't know it already, the Molaro and Lynch family is a family of insight and thoughtfulness and incredible writing talent. They value the expression of feelings through the spoken word. The poetry and prose they've chosen to define their feelings toward each other and to you, their community, speak to the importance they place on connecting to the world around them and acknowledging where they are in their lives, what they have to offer, and where they hope to travel together in the future. This meditation on love from 365 Tao Daily Meditations speaks to their lives, their hopes, and their love for each other. Passion is but a prelude to years of gradual unfolding. Some people mate for life. Perhaps their love affair starts with infatuation, passion, and eroticism. Eventually, it gives way to a more stable companionship. Not all couples pass this transition period intact, but those who do find a new mode of relating to one another. Devoted lovers find that minor faults can be accepted. At the same time, they find acceptance in spite of their own inherent shortcomings and insecurities. Mature love is patient, selfless, generous, and kind. The lover becomes more important than the self. In love, we find transcendence and a unity that is unattainable alone. Many sages speak out against romantic love. Can it be that they have never felt it, or that they have been bitterly disappointed themselves? Individuals should know themselves well. If they are meant for love, then they will know. Ultimately, the other is divine, and divinity dwells in the other. Through love, one can come to know the beauty of unity and wholeness. Through unification, we find selflessness, purity, and divinity. Your vows. David and Beth have written their own vows. They're going to read those to each other.
On the map.
Almost 20 years ago, you came to me in a dream in a cabin high in the San Bernardino Mountains. At the moment the dream faded into a crimson dawn, I heard your voice say, I am out there and you will find me. 15 years later, when we met for the first time, and 8 years after that, we fell in love. Beth, you were worth the wait. Though we found each other later in life, when we are close and I look in your eyes, I see a young, vibrant woman, and I feel like I have known you always. I couldn't have imagined finding a more perfect fit, and I am so full of joy and thanks because I get to be with somebody who compliments me so fully. Now that we've found each other, I promise to cherish you in mind and heart and to plan the trajectories of my life around you. You can count on me for love, affection, and support, and I promise to share in your joys and triumphs and be your comfort when you are weary. I will cheer you on as you chase down your goals, hopes, and dreams, and I will do my part to help you achieve them. I promise that no matter what challenges life throws our way, we will overcome them together. I promise to dedicate myself to this amazing family we have created. I will be a good father to Rebecca and continue to love her, nurture her growth, and revel as she becomes the amazing woman I know she will be. I promise you I will continue to grow and learn alongside you so that each day I can be a better husband, a better father, and a better person than I was the day before. I promise to carve out plenty of time each day to be conscious and in the moment with you. I will continue to make you coffee in bed, wash the dishes, feed the chickens, water the garden, mend the house, and even run the cursed vacuum. Because these are all opportunities that allow me to express my love for you. I'm grateful each day for the gift of you, and I promise to be grateful for all the upcoming days that we get to spend in love with each other. When we first got together, I said something to you that I believe in more strongly today. Beth Molaro, you're the one for me.
Oh.
I give myself to you completely and wholeheartedly, and I promise to walk this path with you for the rest of my days.
Not yet. Not yet. My turn to ball.
Rock and roll.
David, our union is indeed the stuff of dreams and fairy tales and deep knowing. It has been made possible by the powerful initiations of our lives. Initiations that have threatened our very essence, yet somehow we both managed to learn and grow and thrive. Initiations obviously crafted to bring us to this place of readiness, for without those experiences, we would not, either of us, be the person we are today. It is in being with you that I get a sense of wholeness that I have never before experienced in this lifetime. Some things are simply meant to be, and after these years that we've spent together, just fit. You are the one for whom I've waited. You have brought me more peace and steadiness than I've ever known. These days have been the best days of my life. I'm so glad that our paths are intertwined. You are my best friend and my one true love. When I'm with you, I feel I can be the person I want to be, and it is my pleasure to support you in being the person you want to be. I love you for looking deeply into my heart and my being. You understand the parts of me that other people don't even know exist, parts of me that even I don't know exist. Sometimes. You have a way of drawing out the beautiful parts that no one else dared look far enough to find. I promise to love and honor and cherish who you are, and I promise to always be honest and open with you. I love you for the father that you have become, taking on this role with such enthusiasm and grace. And much as you are my one true love, you are Rebecca's one true father. And this is another aspect of our lives together that I know is meant to be. I love you for all the times we've shared and all the times left to come. I promise that our home will be abundant with the experiences that have shaped and will always shape our lives together. More tea than we could ever hope to drink. Porches and yards filled with plants to eat, to heal, and to revel in.
wonderful homegrown meals and great servings of roasted root veggies, the very essence of earth, and being ready to stop whatever separate tasks we are engrossed in to simply be with each other, taking the time to watch the changing light together with wonder and awe, and dirt. I promise you lots of dirt to ground you and feed you with love. I look forward to being with great joy to spending the rest of my life with you and caring for you, nurturing you, being there for you in all life has for us. I promise to honor and protect you, to encourage and celebrate you, and I vow to be true and faithful for as long as we live. Okay, you want to leave your flowers with Rebecca and you guys can join hands.
Alright. David, do you take Beth to be your wife? So you love her and respect her? Do you declare your intention to be honest with her always, and to stand by her through whatever may come? Do you accept as your high calling the sharing of life with her while you have life to share? Beth, do you take David to be your husband? Do you love and respect him? Do you declare your intention to be honest with him always, and to stand by him through whatever may come? Do you accept as your high calling the sharing of life with him while you have life to share? I do. The wedding ring is a circle, a symbol of eternity for many cultures. Like time, it has no beginning and no ending. It returns to itself just as we do in life. The hole in the center is not empty space. It is a door through which we travel to things known and unknown. Good. There, everybody breathe.
Okie doke.
Loves that ring.
Oh no, I'm great.
Very good. Love, be it man, be it woman, it must be a wave you want to glide in on. Give your body to it, give your laugh to it. Give when the gravelly sand takes you, your tears to the land. To love another is something like prayer and can't be planned. You just fall into its arms because your belief undoes your disbelief. By the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina and the Universal Life Church, it is my pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Now can we kiss? You can
Excuse me, folks. There you go. Congratulations, you crazy kids.
Good job, everybody.
Start right now. You